level 13. Made it pretty far for a second day playing. Third day night.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Okay, so map's in the corner. Oil mail is up there. Spell sets there, which means I've got the top left.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Incendio!
This should be placed separately. Okay, there's something up here.
I really have made a mistake.
Cressida, Bloom.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay. She's spoken. I don't have a single clue what she was talking about. Something about the library.
I'm going to have to use Accio. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
3 more.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
2 more. Just looking for pages. Wherever they are. There's one of those moth puzzles. 43 gold.
Revelio.
Ah. One more. That was a lot faster than I expected it to be. Where's the final?
Revelio.
And there's a chest there. Ah, is that it?
That's the
Yep.
last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Cressida Bloom. Strange name. Almost as strange as Ravenclaw.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Dude, you're a Gryffindor. I'm a Ravenclaw. I don't like helping other
I
Christians.
wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Revelio.
I'm still surprised at how big Hogwarts is. There's so much to do. Explore, see.
I'm sorry.
Even thanks to here.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would. I cannot do this for all eternity.
I missed them.
Oi, can you help me? Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Where are you? Pufflepuff?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Huh? I'm looking at the bottom right picture. It looks like the courtyard. Okay, rhino skeleton. Not sure about this one. Or what this is supposed to be about. I know that. I don't know that. get going. Hey, level 14. Dude, I am trying to go to the room of requirement. Why do I keep getting distracted? Okay, going the right way. Trolls in ballerina costumes. This... Ah.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
And there's me getting distracted with Hogwarts Legacy. Not Hogwarts Legacy, Hogwarts Mystery. Try to figure some things out. I need the moss.
Revelio. Revelio.
Not trying to use Revelio, trying to...
Lumos.
God, it's dark in here. Such a mess.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Triangle X, square triangle. Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
Wow.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Lumos.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Okay.
Yes, Professor.
It's a lot different than what the books describe it as.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio.
Accio, maybe?
Accio.
How do I crouch?
Revelio.
Guess I can't. There's a chest up there.
Accio. Revelio.
Ah. I think I get it. If I move you over here. Have I learned the puzzle yet?
Levioso.
Okay. Don't know the puzzle, but I think I can push you over there. Now I can climb up.
Accio. Revelio.
Okay, 57 gold from the bag.
Accio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Can I use Reparo on him?
Reparo.
No?
Revelio.
Looks like a Death Eater mask over there.
Revelio.
This place is so relaxing, I could just sit here all day.
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Yeah, chest piece. Beside Death Eater mask. Okay. Too many secrets in here to figure out.
Revelio.
Okay, so that won't work. Okay, jump up. No, too dangerous. Crouch, maybe?
Revelio. Accio.
So... give me a second.
Lumos.
Alright. I mean, there's broomsticks. Why can I not just fly over and grab whatever?
Accio.
Okay, maybe. Alright. I can just...
Accio.
Is that thing going to be an issue?
Accio.
Got it.
Lumos.
That's a whole lot of lanterns. No wonder they started doing floating candles without them.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Revelio.
Wait, flea powder? Can I come back here? Cutscene.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Impressive.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Transfiguration?
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Can I unlock a new spell set? No. Okay. Put you there. Okay. You look nice. Put you in the corner. Don't know what level. Okay. I'll make two. stick to a Gothic theme. If I can. Okay, I can't put you in the corner as such, so you'll go there.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Okay, let me see. So I don't have to run back to the herbology classroom if I need to make anything. Nice.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I think I've got enough.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Do what now?
Accio.
Utility? I've got that. That's 5 out of 5. Floor decorations.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the
Altering. That would be that.
spell to customize it.
Change the color. Okay, this could be fun.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
Go away,
You
Elf.
can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Floor balcony. Party stuttering things there.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Put that back.
Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
What is there?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Okay.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Going to start with removing everything in this room. Okay, I'm happy enough with that being there. These 5 more I can get rid of.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Nice. Okay.
Levioso.
Cannot move that. If I put you over here. And put you over here. That way, whenever I run into a room, I can see which is ready and which isn't. Okay, next quest. $27. Oh, we're not. 31. $22. 30. 12. 20. 14. So many quests. Go and get our first broom. Fast travel there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
600 gold. I can buy 2. Which one looks nicest?
That item is of the highest quality.
See, I'm tempted to buy that one simply because of how it looks at the end. It's like the tail end is on fire.
That item is of the highest quality.
No thanks. So, this one?
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Okay.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Okay,
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Okay, so only in certain areas I can fly.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Need to get better at reading the map. Finding out the right direction to travel in. Okay. Hold L1 then tap circle. Wow. Okay. Good, bro. Nice and stylish. My god, Hogwarts from a distance. What is that monstrosity? Greenhouses?
Revelio.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Hey you, Slytherin.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward
I
to
bet she's
seeing
gonna
you
cry
lose.
like a girl if I beat her. She seems to have a rather big ego.
Made it.
Okay, flying is a lot more uncomfortable than I thought it would be.
Success. Oh, oh!
Okay, starting to get motion sickness.
Did it. Brilliant.
One more.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I just kicked your ass, girl. You're a Slytherin. You should have done better.
Challenge accepted, then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
You lost. Podium. I am... sixth. Oh. Wait.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear
Second.
how I fared.
So if I can do 1 minute 32. Yeah, no thanks.
Revelio.
Let's go check out the astronomy tower, if I can find it. Is that it? Nope. That's it. So this is where Dumbledore was murdered by Snape. Meaning that whenever Dumbledore got sent flying, he must have went off this point and straight down. He would have survived if he landed here. So he landed here. Damn. No wonder he died. Long way down.
Revelio.
Alright, check in with Albie Weeks and go to the clothing store, sell some of the stuff I've picked up.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Clothing store. Three broomsticks. Fold the butterflies. Okay. Completely forget where the clothing store is. There.
Revelio.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so it's smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
What is that clanging metal noise? It's like a bell. Oh, it's a hammer hitting the handful. What are you playing about with?
Revelio.
I can get that chest.
Hello there. Please.
Disillusionment.
Let me know if you need help finding anything.
$500 gold. Okay.
Revelio.
That's a sneakoscope. Always wondered. Right, I've got a few quests here, so let's go do that one. Which seems to be below. Ah.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those.
You're walking kinda weird. Who on earth are you?
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that she's a
Don't
Hufflepuff.
forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Revelio.
Okay, butterflies, Forbidden Forest. Why am I stopping to eavesdrop in every conversation? I love being able to fly everywhere. Especially whenever all the scenery looks like this. Look at what distracted me now, I've cleaned the tree.
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
I still get chased.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Butterflies.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
What is that supposed to be? A fish? A bird? A drag? Wow. Impressive looking dragon kite. And phoenixes? I'm going to have to remove that hat. It's starting to annoy me a little.
Still talk about it.
Please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Definitely a Hufflepuff. Okay, next quest. Still need to learn Alohomora.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Can you sell me stuff for the new room I have? What have you got?
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
Okay.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Is that supposed to be an innuendo?
Revelio.
Celtic Glister Scarf. Yeah, you've got the Celtic design on you. I'll wear it. Simply because it reminds me of Ireland. Three invisibility potions. Do I have to make them or just deliver?
Find myself scurrying.
Okay, long ass journey ahead. What did I just fly over? Treasure Vault? Merlin's Trial? Okay, some kind of fireworks just went off there.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I'd rather not. Rather just get quests complete one by one. After I some good return to the story missions. Well, Dragontopia, right? I know there's a dragon on the map. You can usually see it flying around. Okay, I'm there.
Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon? How wonderful! Thank you. Wager I could handle another enchantment now. If things keep going as they are, well... This might be enough.
Always late, that Pippin.
She complaining already?
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
How do I do this?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
She sounds so... What's the word? Grumpy?
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I
Moody?
delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
Temperamental?
What do you have for sale?
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. This will do just fine. Thank you for stopping in.
Revelio.
I appreciate it.
Does she have anything I can steal from her? Potion recipe book. Okay, let's get out of here. Maybe if she was nicer to work with and talk to, I wouldn't have stolen from her. I can give this here potion book to Parry Pippin. Pippin. Isn't there a hobbit called Pippin? haven't done any classes in a while, so I should probably go and do the next one. Follow the story missions. This game's that big, you just get distracted so easily. Good morning, Simple. Quinny. It's a fun game. Good morning to you too, Evie. It's one of the best games I've played in a while. The graphics, stunning. The gameplay, stunning. The story, confusing. And I'm playing as Ravenclaw, because I am a Ravenclaw. Oh, hey, pussycat. You're a Bengal. You're gorgeous. If I can just take you home. Okay. Tricks and jokes, the song goes, joke shop.
Revelio.
Nah. That place doesn't look half as good as Weasley's. Alright, quest complete.
Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
What do I need? I need another 100.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Okay, there's me talking away to Samantha, and I don't think she hears me. Dude, I've always been moving this strange. Hogwarts map. Yeah, you caught a Pokemon. Congratulations. I suppose... Go meet Sebastian. Can you not hear me? One. Okay, well, I feel like you were ignoring me there. I can see your chat messages. Okay, Sebastian... Oh, Samantha's going to fall in love with this character.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
I hear somebody shouting. So how are you today? If you're not awake wrestling yet?
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have
Good
ways
morning.
out of these things.
Hope you slept well.
For me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
That's nice. I may have been a little bit too... What's the word? Drunk last night. I can't even remember falling asleep. How are you aware?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play Godstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please...
I delete all of my messages, so I don't know what I said.
Anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Lumos. I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Confringo. Confringo. Yeah, I can say that word. Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Is that it? Okay, so...
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have
What
a go with those
targets?
candelabras.
Oh, these?
Both have their uses, but I think fine. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Damn it.
Well done.
Okay, we done?
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Is he trying to set me up with his sister? Or... what? I'm a 5th year. Maybe a little bit too young to start be thinking about dating women.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Yeah, even deliver me
and
pizza.
This ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Okay, is that it? Cutscene over?
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
So, Ominous got... Voldemort's mother was called Marup Gaunt, which means he's like a descendant of Voldemort. Let's not tell him anything.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me.
We all have to
no
clean.
No one stumbles upon that
Especially
room.
me.
Sebastian told you, didn't
Too many
he?
bottles of...
You breathe
too many
a
empty
word
bottles
about
of
this place to
wine.
anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you.
It's just
My
a type of
father
day
is
for
friends
grilled
with the
cheese
headmaster.
sandwiches over and
I'm
over.
not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Now I'm confused. What are you talking about? What's classics? Oh, grilled cheese. Yeah, easy to make. Pretty useful. I'm not even listening to me. I'm just talking for the sake of talking. I'm still so... what's the word? Fragile? I overdone it last night. Now today I'm dying. Brimless and I found secret rooms. I think all of my potion stuff will be complete if I go back now.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Yeah. Let's go meet the most attractive professor in Hogwarts. That's definitely not you, it's that woman.
See you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like
Good
you said,
luck.
and there were all these statues.
What do you mean,
Unless I try.
In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Now where the hell am I? I'm too confused and hungover for this
The room's
kind
called
of
the map chamber, by the way.
confusion.
And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Revelio.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Yay, you caught one. So that's your second? Getting yourself quite a collection of Pokemon.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Might need to get the hair straighteners out today. Fix my beard a little.
This looks promising.
Gorgeous floor.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Who? Me? I am here to see this. Unless you're talking about your wife again, you crazy old man.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Nah, I've forgotten. I don't recall it fully.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden.
This room.
Now.
I'll explain in a while.
The passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Okay, if I'm correct, this game is set in 1890. So the access to this room would have been blocked off on the Marauders map, which means that the Marauders wouldn't have found it. It's just a little bit extra about Hogwarts. That doesn't really make sense. You have to go through a passage to get here, and some of the passages were blocked off.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Go where now? I don't even think this place is in Hogwarts.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
So it's in the dungeons. There's a big massive statue of a sleeping dragon. Harry didn't exactly explore all of the school. Maybe he would have found it if he looked. Or Hermione would have known about it. All I know is that it's very complicated to get to. Alright, do what now? Quests. Percival Rackham's trial. Where are you at? World map. So you would be... Oh. That far away? Forbidden Forest. It is a beautiful game to play though. No. I'll play it, but I'm not going to any of those releases. If they ever release it. I mean, they can't really improve on the one that we've got at the moment. Just another cash grab. But I'm sure you're going to, since you're more of a Harry Potter fan than I am.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
I better get ready to deal. Confringo, you can go next. Levioso, you can go there. Expelliarmus. Accio, might we need you for dueling? Possibly not. Okay, let's go.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Give me 1 minute. I'm getting bored of looking at my robes. That looks pretty. think that one.
No, it isn't. This way.
Now I can represent
I'd
Ravenclaw.
suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Fig, you gonna go invisible or not?
Quickly now.
Okay. Petrificus totalis? I don't know if I know that.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis. Well done.
Looking at the map, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies in the area. Have to be very careful. Can't climb up there, can I? 1, 2, 3. That'll give him a headache. Accio. Accio in that bag of gold. No? Oh, you see me, kinda. Must have been nothing. Just the wind.
Something here. Ramrock said so.
Okay. I guess I could just go and fight them. Or stay invisible and mess about with them. No kidding. I know that, I'm just messing about with them. Trying to find a good way to sneak in, but this seems to be the only way. I don't feel like getting caught. Okay, your back is turned, get you. And then get you. Anything in here? Gold, potions, a love letter from Samantha. Well, she's a bit late for that. Valentine's Day was yesterday. Okay. 1 gold, not worth it. Get in.
We'll reclaim
2 down there. 1 there.
Ready to fight.
Revelio.
And that's how you do it.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These
Stuff.
orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What
Oh,
names? And
bollocks.
why here? I will draw blood.
Pity. Not quite. I will since before you were born. I won't be a tiny shot, child. Cover up white.
Okay, that was fun.
Revelio.
I'd wager this mess is a fault of time, not goblins.
I spent that long being sneaky, making sure everyone was taken out, And then they just appear and find me. Lovely.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Did we?
It's locked.
Did we find the entrance? What else could that big massive door be?
An unlocking charm.
Revelio.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Okay.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this...
Revelio.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you had yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again.
Well,
soon
thank you.
After our last encounter. Though I surmise,
I'll keep
based
that
on
in
the
mind.
commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my
I would put the camera on, but
disquieting enough.
I think
But
I
if they
don't
have
need
also
to
made a
quiet
connection
down.
to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper.
My throat feels
You've more important
fucking
things to set your
stuck
mind to. A
from
reservoir
the
of
when
ancient magic.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands.
Okay.
That said,
Be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
You was. Why would you watch The Sound of Music?
A
What's that
reservoir
bit?
of ancient magic.
Oh, I wasn't near it.
Downstairs, near the entry.
Damn it. There's me trying to get my voice into
Revelio.
normal. You heard that? Yikes. Striped jumper school uniform. See what that looks like. With a defense of 30, yeah, I'll wear that. Lumos.
Lumos.
Loomis. Loomis. It's a Lumos.
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 Protegos. Lumos.
Lumos. Okay, I think me and my character are going to have a falling out. We are pronouncing curse words differently in terms the first trial. May have spent too long playing trials last night.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
What a funky looking statue. Looks like a butt plug. You like musicals? I hate musicals. The only musical I would watch and listen to is Oliver Twist.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Because it's not Christmas unless you've watched that movie.
Revelio.
Revelio. Chesta. Cobalt Debonair Ensemble. Not a high enough level for it. There's another chest here. 47 gold. You still are a big theatre kid. And you're a hunt actor. I didn't... So you're basically telling me that anytime you're a hunt actor, it's a musical that you're hunting. And... which means you would like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
More traces of ancient magic.
The original with Tim Curry.
Something must be different.
None of those remakes that they have these days. Okay, so I've got a portal. Go through the portal and it.
Revelio.
I'm so confused. Do I go this way?
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
You missed me. Defeated by your own weapon. I don't think I should be here.
Revelio.
6? What is 6 about?
These look familiar.
Yeah. Crimson Voyage or Garb? Sounds like a comic book hero. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I look like a pirate. Okay. So if I jump on you, go that way. Then that way. I went into the portal through the other end. So if I go in this way, won't make anything different. Huh. So where am I supposed to be going? I thought I had an idea of what I was doing.
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Right, so if I go in through that way, it's a dead end. So I go this way.
More statues.
Damn, you came out in nowhere.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Hey, no, that's cheating. When you be charging at me like that.
Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio.
Okay. It's a pretty interesting outfit. The game is set in the 1890s, so there would be a lot of pirate-themed costumes. I wonder if I've got a hat to match. No. Nope. No. No parrot hat?
Revelio.
Okay, these puzzles again. This time I've got to go... up here. Okay, another portal.
Revelio.
I have to go that way. Let's see here. Gone through the portal.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
There's nothing there. So if I bring you over here. I can run up here. All right.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
So go back through the archway now that a platform's over here. I went down through this side before. Go through this side. Which means... I am really not intelligent enough to figure this out. Aha! I done it!
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio.
Runic rope. That looks nice, but I think it'll look better with the hood up. Okay, I thought I was going to fall to my death there.
Revelio.
Okay, 1, 2, 2 enemies.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio.
Getting better slowly. Just got to remember to dodge anytime they jump.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio.
Really? You take that.
Accio. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Okay, are we done? Anyone else? No? Whoa, not a good game to play when if you're hungover. There's no multiplayer on this one though. You can't go and get friends to carry you through. Never done with what? Oh. There's no floor on the other side. Yeah, I knew it would happen. Okay. Let's see. I've got to go there.
Revelio.
There doesn't seem to be anything I can accio myself on and poke towards. So... fascinating. Okay, pull myself towards that. If I can somehow line myself up with that and then pull myself through the portal. Wow. I think Samantha might be a good luck charm today.
Revelio.
Yeah, you caught a third one, fourth one. You caught another Pokemon. But now I think you're out of Pokeballs. Right, next cutscene, I need to go and get a drink. White Monster Energy will do fine. I'm not going to be drinking any alcohol until much, much later. You tried, big boy. Cutscene? No. Boss? Oh, bollocks.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa.
Okay, you're a lot tougher than I bloody thought you would be.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Okay, why did the Dark Lord Voldemort not have to fight these? They would have been way better protection for the school. Especially since they have mountain trolls and all sorts fighting them. Oh, you can't. I think I got 1085 combo there. And I just failed. Come on, you're going down. Look, you're going down. That was fun. You have 3 left. I don't know how to replenish or get more. Keep on trying to catch Pokemon, but it says I've got to check my extensions. Oh, yes, he is. Especially in this difficulty. But I made it through. I will now be rewarded with a nice little cutscene of Salazar Slytherin. Is he about to spit out your basilisk?
Another pensive.
Just let me get the chest. Thank you. Crimson Quidditch gloves. Okay.
Revelio.
Anything else around here? No? Cutscene time? I can get a break because my throat feels dry. Much better. that's one way to get an erection.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
She kind of looks like Carly.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Yeah, she definitely looks like Simple Quinny. Just younger.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of defense
So that's
against the
her
Dark
as
Arts
Noddle?
Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Simple Quinny is also a professor. She teaches children how to misbehave.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Yeah. You're letting them watch Twitch whenever they want.
What have we
Other
here?
things.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well.
Okay, I know you're an English teacher.
Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
PE?
I'm afraid it would be
You
wise
teach
to halt
sports?
the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
That's
Hopefully
nice of
the
you.
next pensive provides
Feel
more
sorry for the
context.
kids that have
For
disabilities,
now,
though.
we should learn what Ranrock knows.
Education is harder
I
for
will
them
be
to learn.
honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Yeah? What do you want?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
So now it's autumn. Oh my god, how beautiful is that? Okay. Level 16. Talent point achieved. Talents. Spells. Confringo impacts. Produce fairy bolts that seek enemy targets. I'll use that. Can I get a third spell set? Okay, and then that one. So now I've got 1, 2, 3. Right, next quest. Shall we go and meet the most attractive professor? I think we shall.
I should ask.
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
I am so lost. Helena Ravenclaw. You always were a gorgeous ghost. Alright, since I'm in the school, I should wear my school uniform. Can I grow them? I really have to go and buy these. Okay, I'll grow you again then. I'm starting to feel overwhelmed by everything I've got to do. Okay, go to
I couldn't connect to your Wi-Fi network. Please open the Google Home app to reconnect to Wi-Fi.
Google. Stop listening to me. It's hard enough to try and understand what I'm doing in this game without you talking. And Samantha fell asleep again. So I'll message her later. Finally going to meet Hagrid. Oh, you're awake? You're very quiet. You okay? Hagrid's hut. So Hagrid's hut is there. Where's all the pumpkins? There's the pumpkins. You can clean my place after if you want. What are these? Dairy coats? Dude. These birds are pretty. Alright, Hagrid, I'm here.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've
They do.
already met some of the many beasts we
This isn't
studied in
Hagrid.
this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous.
Those birds are
Especially
adorable.
if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
What on earth? Ew.
Sweeting, pay attention, please.
Puffskein.
The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Dackle him, eat him, skin him.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Okay.
I'm sure he feels much better.
That would be useful for the cat.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Beast feed.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald?
Who
Pudding, I
cares?
like to think.
That's the
I think
ugliest
we can
bowl of
safely
fur
say
I've
that
ever
Gerald
seen.
likes you.
That's good news.
Can I kill it?
He seems very nice.
He is.
No.
Kindness is one of his best qualities. right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens
Hey,
and
Evie.
select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Nasals? Those are cats, aren't they? Those are cats! I want one.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
Don't pull their whiskers, you idiot.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Can we kill
Her
him?
name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's typical Slytherin.
Let's go.
Oh.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Such pretty cats. Does she?
The Neasels really took to you. They know
Yeah,
a
she
big
kind
egg
of
when they
does.
see one. As do I.
Probably her great-great-grandmother or something.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
I'll give you a moment, if you give me all of the cats.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Over here.
Oh, go away. I want to look at the cats. Such a beautiful beast. Do you want some food? Yeah? You gorgeous little Crookshanks. Look at the size of these cats, man. I thought Maine Coons were big, but these? Beautiful. Alright, stop being so cat obsessed. Talk to her.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided.
What's going on here?
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
we're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
My connection seems to be messing up the stream.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Okay, where are we going?
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
You sound like
Really?
Hermione, but
Well, thank you.
talk like Luna.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Is she flirting? I'm going to keep my distance because I don't trust her.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
You're sorry,
It
Laura.
really is much better if I just show you.
Moonstone. Need that.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Okay.
Stand back.
What are you whistling for? Buckbeak. No. Hippogriff?
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful.
Bye before her?
You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Think about all the chicken that big chicken can give you, though. It would keep KFC in business for a year.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure
They
what.
sure do love to talk in these cutscenes, don't they?
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Yeah, following the story. Okay, can I get my own hippogriff now? gear. Alright, now what's next? You're going to teach me Alohomora at last? Can I land here? Yeah. The hell kind of part of Hogwarts is this? Pretty walls. Alright, I've got to figure out the ritual to sacrifice that woman. Talk to Gladwin Moon. I would love to live in Hogwarts, as it's an abandoned castle. Paves? Paves! There you are. There you go. I need to get a better look at him. But yeah, that was Paves. The only character that wasn't in the movies. What's wrong with her? You suffering a psychotic break? While you're looking around?
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't you?
Getting attacked by something by the looks of it. Fred and George Weasley developed it better.
Revelio. Leviosa.
You're Weasley.
Eh?
I hear Paves. Where is he? There you are.
It's tormenting Professor Black. Nice and warm. Look at me!
He's like a very colourful penguin from Batman. Okay, Gladwin, I'm here.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll
Lumos.
explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Okay.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
Hey, statue.
Demiguise?
Honey Duke's passageway.
Terrifying creature that can see the future.
Behind the one-eyed witch.
Lumos. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those
Okay.
statues are demiguises.
Tell her to go and
The
help
moons,
herself
I
to whatever she
assume,
wants.
are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear.
How does she know what that is?
I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age.
I thought the hunt would have been one of her favourite places.
And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora. Okay, so now I can unlock doors.
Alohomora.
Oh, what the? I don't know. Okay, something's happening there. A lot more complicated than I would have thought.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Okay.
Revelio.
What am I looking for? Demiguise moons? You know, I'm surprised I haven't walked into that there Gryffindor ghost yet. Nearly Helpless Nick. Does he not exist in this game? Okay, what are you doing? You're just standing there.
How are your students getting along?
Professor Weasley's nearby.
Poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're
Oh,
raising
there they
a
are.
generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Matilda Weasley? Must be a relative of Arthur or Molly.
Revelio.
Funky looking statue. Okay, you're there. You don't see me. I'm invisible. Cheeky. Right.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Alohomora.
Revelio.
Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of
Just
those
ignore them.
goblins comes near me.
It's one.
Anyway, I'm not afraid of the Goblin Rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb. I don't think that's what...
Hospital wing.
She's right. Why don't you...
Just go up. Oh. You. Pay attention to there.
No students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacle.
Uh-oh.
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, there's
Few other
Mrs.
perils and
Attractive
pitfalls to send them my
Professor.
way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
Professor Garlic.
I suppose Professor Black knows best.
I'm going to kill that caretaker.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on
Making me
Hufflepuff
sneak
this
about
season.
everywhere.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
Okay. Then just return to him. This will be a nice place to check out later on. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Just be extremely careful.
Revelio.
Okay, there's a page here I can capture. Jewel encrusted tortoise shell. Oh. You're right there. If I hit the window, can you go pay attention to it? Okay, just get through the door and I'm fine. Made it.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start.
You probably have more Pokemon than I do.
May shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
God, you're crazy.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Is that painting in the background really telling us to shush?
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Yes. Okay, now what? I suppose I've got to go and buy stuff from Hogsmeade. Magic Knight. I can now unlock doors. It's the 5th year. I'm getting away with rather too much in this game. Between fighting monsters and everything else and not even getting the attention.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Okay, I need to buy everything you have.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
That brings everything down to
No one can say I
54
don't keep a
gold.
stacked shelf.
Sell what I can.
You've a good head for business, haven't you?
$534 gold.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
I never remember if this place existed in the books. There's a lot of places in this game that didn't exist in the books. The Three Broomsticks, that existed. Where's the Hogshead pub? Honey Jukes, you existed, I remember you. So there's no Hogshead pub. Alright, let's go back to a room of requirement. Dogweed and Deathcap. Dogweed and Deathcap, that's... No. No. There. Venomous Tentacula. And that is water. With a page floating above it. Oh, I just ran past another page, I believe. There you are. Venomous Tentacula. Mandrake. I hope I've got enough gold.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Okay, she's insane.
For sale.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins
600 gold.
away. You followed a wee butterfly to a grand treasure, eh?
I can't even afford that, man. Time for me to start robbing, stealing.
Open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Don't mind me, just want to check this chest out. Nope. What about you? Hopefully you'll have 600 enough gold on you. $500. Is that enough? Mandrake seed. Oh. If I had 10 more, I could buy the venomous tentacula, but I'll buy you for a time being.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Didn't know it was so expensive. Should have saved off the gold I had so far.
Revelio.
Right, best way to get gold would be OnlyFans. I guess I could go and sell my body on there. Cost of living crisis must exist in this game as well. Okay, you're another chest.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle round here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
500.
I'm very sorry, Father.
Before I bought... What was it? Mandrake?
I might earn a reward. Oh, instead, I just wasted our time.
Revelio.
There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Revelio.
As always.
Accio.
Revelio.
What about here? Nope. There's a chest over there. Inside the building. What about this one? Okay, it's 2 chests. How do I find out how much gold I've got? 1,242, okay. Dogweed and Deathcap, you're there. Okay, give me that thing.
Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Doors always open. You be sure to
Okay,
stop
back to
by.
Hogwarts. Let's see if I can plant it. Go here, go there, buy this, buy that. Why? Okay, herbology. Are they all small pots? Can I get a large pot? Okay. Tombs and scrolls. How much gold have I got? 193. Can't really buy much, can I? So go and do another quest. Don't have the right ingredients for that. So many quests, and right now I feel stuck. Okay. Floating candles, Forbidden Forest. Lumos. So I'm looking for a bridge near the Forbidden Forest.
Lumos.
This is a bridge.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're
What
headed.
candles? Grab all the gold I can find, because I need money.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Where did it go?
Revelio.
Is that there?
The treasure must be nearby.
Strange place.
I suppose a picnic in the
Ah.
Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
400 gold. Nice. See what's over there. Spiders, by the looks of it.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Could have done so much better if I don't have to fight spiders today. The one thing I don't like.
Levioso. Levioso.
Eight legs is simply too many.
Revelio.
Agreed. Why am I even going this way? What's over here?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Land. Ah, yeah. You'll give me 500.
Revelio.
Chocolate frog cards. So those are old. Hey, sheepy sheep. Okay, since I've got 1,000 gold, let's go find Thompson Scrolls. Where would it be? Ollifanders. There.
Beetle the Bard is a bit too... Unicorn blood will keep you alive.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Nothing like finding just the right thing.
Anything else of interest? I can grow 3 plants now. Anything cheap? No?
Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Back to Hogwarts. You'll do for that now. Get more potions. Stay alive. Right, put you there. I bought a large one. How large is it? Large enough for the middle? Right, plant. Ditney, malsweet, mandrake, nutgrass. So I've got to wait 10 minutes for all that. 15 minutes for that. Dear God. Let's go find that annoying student in her gobstones. That should take about 15 minutes.
Revelio.
$15 is a long time to wait for plants to grow.
I adore decorating for the holiday.
Unfortunately.
Revelio.
Anything around here? I hear something. Can't see what it is. And let's be on the lookout for nearly headless Nick. See if he's in the game.
Revelio.
How come? Why can you hear me better? Might have been because I was being quiet before, trying to
I'd better
focus.
keep an eye on high places around the school.
Ah, gobstone.
It's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Levioso.
The grand staircase of Hogwarts. Yeah, Possibly because you should be listening to me while you're driving, because that's a stupid mistake to make. You might crash again. You've got to be careful. My stream should come last before anything else. Hey, Bluetooth is better than black teeth or yellow teeth.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine.
What are you telling me about there? Okay, next one would be where? What is this place? Goblet of Fire casket? That's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. House of Armor.
Hello, Hamura.
Okay, there. And there. Done. That was easy. Because I'm an overthinker, I tend to complicate matters.
Places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Where's her gobstone at around here then? Is that no? I got. Oh wait.
Revelio.
Page. Centaur armor. Strange looking armor.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Is her gobstone in here?
Revelio.
Yeah, you've caught a little bit too many Pokemon. There it is.
Accio.
I'm not entirely sure how to replenish your Pokeballs. You can only catch so many per ball.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I caught it around here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. This game is too much fun. Slightly addictive. You start playing it and you don't know when to stop playing it.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's a gobstone around here. You can see what? Five out of 6. One more.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
Okay, go back here. By at which stage the plants should be stopped growing. I can pick them up, get the quest complete, and then call it a day. Because I need to go back to my bed and sleep for another few more hours.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sam.
There you
I hope
are.
you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense.
Why are you
and
being
basic
sarcastic
magic.
to me for? I didn't do anything, did I?
May I have my gobstones back?
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them.
Okay, she's
That'll
a bit
teach you
annoyed
to
with
stink
me
up your
today.
classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
Hang on, is she a Slytherin or Ravenclaw? I think she's a Ravenclaw.
I'm only teasing. Of course you can have them.
Oh, thank Merlin.
Yeah, she's a Ravenclaw.
You
I'll be
had me
nice to
worried
her.
there. Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
She's a little monster. Yeah, kind of cute though. Such a dwarf. She's like a house elf, dressed as a human. Okay, please tell me you're done growing. How much longer? 4 minutes. Mandrake. Detonate. Mallow sweet. 4 minutes for you though. Okay, let's take a look down here, see what I can do. If I can line you up along this wall. There. And put one on this wall. Like there. And just for shits and giggles. $5:30. Oh. My god, time flew by. Right, I'll plant you, detonate on one table, mallow sweet on this table, and here I will plant nutgrass. Right. They can all grow. I'm going to start stockpiling all this stuff. Who did she make friends with now? Didn't make friends with me. She's just an acquaintance. That I know through you. Really? Good luck with that. She might end up meeting a single fella and then introducing him to you. Playing matchmaker. See what else I can do down here. I've got one side for plants. I can remove all this nonsense. Evanesco. Right, potions on this side. One. I feel like I'm playing The Sims. 2, 3. Sorry, not The Sims, Fallout 76. Putting down crafting stations, so I've got potions and plants to grow. 2, 3. Okay, this part could be addictive. Not bothering to do anything else, just making potions, waiting for plants to grow. Finding ways to improve the game. Y'all still growing? 7 minutes on them, so we should be ready with the big one. Am I ready? Yeah. Okay, I got 2. You're just going to grow again? Alright. Professor Garlick's assignment. So now I need enemies. No, she won't. If I can resist my adorable nieces, I can resist some strange woman that I don't know. Okay. There's only one enemy there. I need a grip of them. Aha! Here's what we need. Spiders. Yikes. Venomous tentacula, you go out. Mandrake.
Assignment's all finished. Potato. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato.
Screw your Agog and her babies. Screw all spiders. Attend herbology class during the day. I can do that. Hogwarts. I think that's it. No. They are not adorable. You know I've got a phobia of spiders. Yeah, even talking about them is making my spine shiver. So that's a boathouse. So never Hagrid covers the lake with all the first year students
I really should
in their
look into
little
Gilly.
boat. They all came from Hogsmeade Station, which would be this direction. So we went from the boats from there to here. Wow. Then they would have all their first proper view of Hogwarts would have been from... Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Why did I never learn how to swim?
What's wrong with you? You're going to drown yourself. Can I watch? Go on, go.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we dueled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a
This
grand
woman's
idea.
mad.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
May not work.
The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water.
I really have to do this quest. I can't even
I
swim.
can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
I need to stop talking this string. Oh, you got it. Congratulations. That's an evolved version of CPAP.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Revelio.
What am I looking at? 3 butterflies. I need Lumos. Right. So you're one.
Lumos.
You come. Oh, you are currently locked.
Incendio. Now then.
Come with me.
Need you to come with me.
You go in door.
Now
Thank
for the
you.
rest of you. Incendio.
Lumos.
So I can only do one at a time. You go and do her. Well, this place wasn't mentioned in the books either. I'm pretty sure Moaning Myrtle would have known about it though. Okay, that's 3 out of 3.
What do we have in here then? Narada will be happy about this.
Anything else? Murmish artifact. Give it to that woman that can swim. There is far too many secrets and things in this game to try and keep a track of. So many quests. Take you to different places. Alright, Merida.
Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver or send by owl? Thank you again, so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
You are the strangest woman I've ever met. Why? Is her name important? Wait. Can I make you swim? No? Can cast any spells on you? Herbology. I just want to go to herbology and meet the most gorgeous professor. Get that done with. So I can learn Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, I'm there. Finally, I'm there. I'm not getting distracted by anyone. There she is. Okay, talk to her.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too.
So
I'll
adorable.
be sure to let her
So
know how
cute.
well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Swish and flick. Wingardium Leviosa.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Alright. Well, we've done quite a lot today. Numerous quests, storylines, getting distracted quite a lot. So I'll continue this game next Saturday. See you later. Thanks for watching. And take care of yourself.